My first summer in the Sierra by John Muir. August 14. Up to the time I went to bed last night, all was quiet, though we expected the shaggy freebooters every minute. They did not come till near midnight, when the pair walked boldly to the corral between two of the great fires, climbed in, killed 2 sheep, and smothered 10, while the frightened watcher in the tree did not fire a single shot, saying that he was afraid he might kill some of the sheep, for the bears got into the corral before he got a good clear view of them. I told the shepherds they should at once move the flock to another camp. "Oh, no use, no use," they lamented. "Where we go, the bears go too. See my poor dead sheep, soon all dead. No use try another camp. We go down to the plains." And as I afterwards learned, they were driven out of the mountains a month before the usual time. Were bears much more numerous and destructive, the sheep would be kept away altogether. It seems strange that bears, so fond of all sorts of flesh, running the risks of guns and fires and poison, should never attack men, except in defense of their young. How easily and safely a bear would pick us up as we lie asleep. Only wolves and tigers seem to have learned to hunt man for food, perhaps sharks and crocodiles. Mosquitoes and other insects would, I suppose, devour a helpless man in some parts of the world, and so might lions, leopards, wolves, hyenas, and panthers at times, if pressed by hunger. But under ordinary circumstances, perhaps, only the tiger, among land animals, may be said to be a man-eater, unless we add man himself. Clouds as usual about 0.05. Another glorious Sierra day, warm, crisp, fragrant, and clear. Many of the flowering plants have gone to seed, but many others are unfolding their petals every day, and the firs and pines are more fragrant than ever. Their seeds are nearly ripe, and will soon be flying in the merriest flocks that ever spread a wing. On the way back to our Tulameen camp, I enjoyed the scenery, if possible, more than when it first came to view. Every feature already seems familiar, as if I had lived here always. I never weary gazing at the wonderful cathedral. It has more individual character than any other rock or mountain I ever saw, excepting perhaps the Yosemite South Dome. The forests, too, seem kindly familiar, and the lakes and meadows and glad singing streams. I should like to dwell with them forever. Here, with bread and water, I should be content, even if not allowed to roam and climb, tethered to a stake or tree in some meadow or grove. Even then, I should be content forever. Bathed in such beauty, watching the expressions ever wearing on the faces of the mountains, watching the stars, which here have a glory that the lowlander never dreams of, watching the circling seasons, listening to the songs of the waters and winds and birds, would be endless pleasure. And what glorious cloudlands I should see, storms and calms, a new heaven and a new earth every day, and a new inhabitants. And how many visitors I should have. I feel sure I should not have one dull moment. And why should this appear extravagant? It is only common sense, a sign of health, genuine, natural, all-awake health. One would be at an endless, godful play, and What speeches and music and acting and scenery and lights. Sun, moon, stars, auroras. Creation just beginning. The morning stars still singing together, and all the sons of God shouting for joy.